Fantastic Four movie has had constant rumors of different casting. Oh, we're going to have Adam Driver in it this time. Wait, never mind. Now we're going to have somebody else. What about Krasinski? What about this guy or that guy? Margot Robbie as Sue Storm. There were so many different rumors going on about who was in talks to play these roles. And apparently there's different rotations of them because not a lot of people want to play Mr. Fantastic. Apparently he's thrown under the bus because of women. Powerful women! With Sue Storm taking center stage in this case. So let's go ahead and read this article from Bounding Into Comics and find out more about what is going on. This is very typical of Marvel to overshadow the male characters with the female characters as of late. And this does not seem promising. It's already bad enough that Fantastic Four cannot make a good movie anyway. So it's looking like this is also going to be a dumpster fire. So here is the rumor: Marvel's Fantastic Four film to be Sue Storm centric. Reed Richards so poorly depicted that some actors even passed on playing the role. Sounds like a nightmare. So in a rumor that does not spark any confidence in Marvel's supposed desires to rebuild their crumbling cinematic universe, a new rumor suggests that the studio's upcoming Fantastic Four film will not only center on Sue Storm as its main protagonist, but also build her character by absolutely thrashing that of Reed Richards, all right? I do like this art. This is really good. But it's just like, okay, wait a minute. She's got to be right. She's got to make Reed Richards look dumb. That's probably what it's going to be. He's the stupid husband. All right, let's see. This latest whisper regarding the upcoming MCU debut of Marvel's first family was first raised by noted independent Disney reporter WDW Pro. Speaking with, he's great, by the way, definitely suggest his channel. Speaking with Force of Light Entertainment's Michelle Smith in a September 27th video uploaded to his channel, WDW Pro informed his guest that he had received some interesting Fantastic Four related information. Now, if this is coming from him, I believe it. If he is actually, trusting his source in this case, then I would believe it. He's not one that I would think would make something up. So that's valid for me. This came to us from a high-level source, one of our highest-level sources, WDW Pro explained to Smith, adding that he would be withholding any identifying information in order to protect the source from retaliation. The Fantastic Four movie was Sue Storm centric. Further, WDW Pro relayed that Reed Richards was only referred to as Mr. Fantastic, ironically, even negatively in the film. Oh no. Yikes, I could see that. Okay. Next, offering the disclaimer, we're getting into spoiler territory, should this all turn out to be true. Also, we're in rumor and speculation as well because we can't corroborate what this person said, but they have been phenomenal in the past. WDW Pro then revealed that his source had claimed that a major plot point of the film was Sue's realization that she had been sacrificing so much of herself being in a relationship with him. Oh my gosh. Let's just clear the air here and get this straight. What is wrong with being a wife? That's a wonderful thing. And by God's actual design, the wife is there as a helpmate to the husband. The husband is, and some people will act like, oh, this is a sexist, misogynistic thing. but it's really not. The husband has a lot more responsibility in this dynamic. Obviously, not everyone's a Christian. Not everyone has to live their life like one. But from my perspective, being a Christian, I think God's way is the best way. And I think God's creation was made this way for a reason, right? And so, man, head of the household has a lot more riding on his shoulders, a lot more responsibility, not only with that, but even spiritually, right? You'll find, I mean, if you're interested in more of that, just look into it in the Bible yourself. And then the wife is the helper and is there, and a submissive role to the husband, not in a way that's like, oh, she's inferior to him, but yeah, help me. I mean, dude, I'd much rather that than have to be, I don't want to be the boss. I don't want to be the one who has all the responsibilities and has to handle all that. No, thank you. That's not what I want. But, this is just current day. It's just, let's just insult the role of a wife, the biblical, especially, role of a wife. She's over it. She's over this relationship. She's gotta be in charge, right? To this end, the source asserted that apparently Reed Richards is so poorly depicted that some actors even passed on playing the role. They did not want to be involved with this toxic masculinity style portrayal. Oh, that's so cringe. The individual concluded, apparently, the original director, MCU's Spider-Man trilogy, John Watts, left at least partway through due to this same issue. This is going to tank. Like I said, it's already bad enough that Fantastic Four can't deliver a good movie. But with all this, what are they thinking? Do they think this is actually going to succeed? Are their heads that far up their own butts that they cannot understand what people want and what fans want? I mean, they probably don't even know that much about Marvel anywhere, nor care about the actual properties going on here. That's usually the case. Per a scoop first broke by Daniel RPK Richmond, later expanded upon by himself and fellow scooper Grace Randolph, the four will supposedly arrive into the mainstream Marvel Cinematic Universe, itself seemingly once again bearing the title of Earth 19999999 following the events of Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, both from an alternate universe as well as the 1960s. Given the widespread inability for most Hollywood writers to either write or treat any depiction of a biological family as an unappealing concept, and sometimes, if their ideologies are extreme enough, a threat to their political worldview, it wouldn't be far out of the realm of possibility to imagine that Hollywood's current writing pool would so incredibly fumble the Four's silver screen return by turning their story into an on-the-nose pop feminist allegory for that era's women's liberation movement. At current, Marvel's Fantastic Four, as helmed by former WandaVision and current replacement director Matt Shakman, is set to rip through the multiverse on May 2nd, 2025. That sounds like an absolute disaster. I don't know what's going on with this, and what's so frustrating about Marvel in general and what they've been doing with all this MCU crap and all that. It's like you have She-Hulk, and on the She-Hulk TV show, first of all, this woman's miserable, because that would just be a miserable existence, the way that she lives her life. And it's like, oh, but they want to try to act like it's empowering, right? To have She-Hulk say things like, when she's talking about hooking up with guys and things like that, and just, oh yeah, it didn't mean anything. Oh, make love, ew, no, not that. It was just a hookup, just to treat that, just be so flippant about it, and for that to just be meaningless. And she just is going from hooking up with random dudes, and that's just supposed to be an empowering thing. And then you have an actual couple who's married, and let's try to make this look bad. This is just an utter disgrace. It's awful. It's disrespectful to the sanctity of marriage. Now, obviously, marriages are going to have problems and stuff sometimes because, I mean, you have two completely different people joining together. So no marriage is ever going to be absolutely perfect, but this appears to want to shatter the absolute dynamic and absolutely crap on the dynamic of marriage as a whole. And honestly, if people focused more on marriage these days and less on hookups, I think that would fix dating culture. Right now, look at how things have gone. All of this feminist propaganda, all this feminist crap has put us in a place to where all these girls are hooking up with all these guys. It's all about hookups. Nobody wants to commit to one another, and it's a giant mess. So for those who are actually looking for something real and something substantial and something serious, it's just a struggle because it's like, hey, you know, a lot of these people are like, oh, well, why do I have to commit to somebody and change my life for somebody when they can just all hook up and have this meaningless lifestyle? It's stupid. It is stupid. Make marriage great again. Anyway, there you have it for this video. Let me know what you think in the comments below. This is going to be an absolute nightmare, but hey, it is what it is. So don't forget to read your Bible today. And if you want me to read the Bible to you, you can head on over to my new channel, Bible Time with Melanie Mac. I just hit 10,000 subscribers there in less than a month. I did not expect that kind of reception, and I'm just blown away. So yeah, let me read the Bible to you over there, whether you're a Christian or not. I would love to have you on my channel there. So anyway, thanks again for watching. I'll catch you next time. And in the meantime, go boom.